Good evening, welcome back to another evening news reflection. This is your girl Miss Bev, thanking you for all the support, welcoming all the new subscribers, and just wishing all of you who are out there on the grind trying to get your 1,000 subscribers, trying to get your watch time in. I just wish you God's blessings and hope that in due time it will become a reality for you. Tonight I want to talk about, first and foremost, let me talk about, just seem like all sadness this eve today. First we have the British woman, 66 years old. When I first saw this in the news, I saw it and then I read it. The things I do comes from the Gleaner, and 66 was found unresponsive in a Riu hotel room, and come to find out that, as per the husband, that she was getting medical care from her doctor. They came here on vacation. He said that he went to the bathroom, and when he came back, she was face down on the floor. Took her to the hospital. She was pronounced dead. When I first saw, visitor, 66 years old, the worst came into my head. Did she come here? Did she find somebody out there who, but it wasn't so. She was with her husband, and she obviously she fell ill. I don't know yet. We don't have those kind of reports, but the husband was with her when she died. So we send condolences to them, to their families and their friends, and we just hope that they will reach out and find Christ Jesus. If they didn't have a relationship with him, it's good to have a relationship with him so that they can understand his way of comforting and healing in the process. Then we had this past Sunday morning, 4 people, including an 8-year-old boy, were killed in a 2-vehicle situation. This is so, I'm telling you. So you had a Pro Box, 2002 Pro Box, and a 2022 Benz. And what happened is not what you think it was, somebody going so fast. And what happened was that the Pro Box, which was traveling, not sure if it was too fast, it was at 12 midnight or later, and it hit the median and overturned. By the time they were trying now to get out of the overturned vehicle, and here comes the Benz that crashed into them and killed all 4. Heartrending, but again, we send condolences out to the families and the friends. We just don't even know how many belong to one family and how hard it is for that family now. I always say it is so much easier to feed someone than to bury someone, because to bury someone you need all that money all at once, while when you have to feed somebody, it's a little bit on a daily basis. So let us just lift them up in prayers that God will open a way for them, that God will comfort them and take them through this process. And we also have two more people killed. And this time, the four that were killed were on PJ Patterson Highway. That's where the Probox flipped over and the Benz ran into them. Probably didn't see it. I don't know what happened, but that was on PJ Patterson's Highway. Then now we come to Florizel Glasspole Highway, where two people were walking and a motorist struck both of them and killed them. So the motorist, they have him in custody. And again, condolences to people who did nothing wrong, but their lives were taken. And so this is nothing we can be prepared for. Our people leave our presence, we're hoping for them to come back safely. But then there are all sorts of things out there, and we can only pray and hope for the best. So condolences again to the family of these people. And what saddens me more than anything, first we have a 12-year-old boy, only 12, not even a teenager as yet, a preteen. And yes, we know they're going through their things, they're trying to find themselves, but I always say that, why is it so many went through the same struggle? These struggles are not isolated just for one or two, you know. We all go through the struggles of trying to find ourselves, trying to find our sexuality, trying to find all these things just to stay sane. You know, it's a part of growing up. It's a part of changing. It's a beautiful part, because if we have gotten to that part, it means that we're on the right track, because that is how it is supposed to be, right? But here you have this 12-year-old who broke into a man's house. The man locked up his house and left. Then he got a call that they broke into his house. And when he returned, realized that $150,000 were stolen. A laptop was stolen. A desktop computer was stolen. A cell phone was stolen. And a microwave. Now this young kid, he stole the things, and then what he did, he set some of the items on fire at the man's doorway. So in my head, I'm wondering, did the kid know him? Was this a child of his that he has not been taken care of? And the child decided, okay, you're not helping me, so I'm going to do this. Because I cannot understand why he would stop to burn some of the items in front of his door. So I wonder if when the story really, we get the full gist of the story, if it's going to tell us that this kid was one of his kids that he never took care of. Because we know how it is out there. A lot of little kids are left without a father. The sex was good and they had a good time with the mama, but soon as they hear that there's a child, all of a sudden, oh, well, Shinome was married. Oh, well, Shinome was seeing somebody else. But I don't understand. If all these things are in place, you have a wife or you have a girlfriend, why that your body has to get in heat for another person? Why can't you have that respect? And don't even let your mind wander. People just see a body and they go crazy. For what? What do they have that's different from what your wife or your living domestic partner has? So we leave a lot of hurting children out there, because when it's only mama to do all the work and she cannot afford it and they have to go without, they have to be hungry, they have to go less than they should, then yes, you have some bitter kids out there, bitter, angry kids who take out their anger on the wrong people. So when I saw this, I just couldn't understand. 12 years old, he broke into the place, and yet he didn't take the things with him. He burned some of them right there in the doorway. What message was he trying to send? What message was he trying to send? And we know the saga just continue, because when we have children and they're not getting what they need. It is a bitter pill to swallow. And then finally, my people, we have another troubling situation, this time with an 11-year-old boy. An 11-year-old boy, and this boy attended the Jesse Ripoll school in Kingston. So of course, I don't know if this is a private school, but this young man, 11 years old, dragged a little 6-year-old kid into an empty classroom and sexually assaulted her. 11 years old. In the school. A school that is supposed to be the safe place for children. It's supposed to be a place you come and there's somebody to protect you. Where you come and yes, there are going to be disagreements and discord, but you're going to have some people there to protect you. How did he get the opportunity to grab this child into an empty classroom? Usually teachers make sure that all kids leave the building when it's time for dismissal. What happened? What happened? What happened? In my school, our doors were automatically locked. So when you go through the door and you shut the door, it's locked, so no kid can get to go in there. You know, that's a precautionary measure so that you don't have things like these where kids, they're still gonna find places in stairwells and things to go hide out and try. But with so many cameras in the building, it was a little harder for them. But here you had this boy, 11, and he dragged that little 6-year-old. The trauma. So they were interviewed and counselors went in from the Child Protective Services, and the little girl is getting counseling, psychological counseling, because I'm sure it has to be traumatizing for her. And the boy is also getting counseling, but on a different level. They want to know what is happening in his head, why he did it. So they're in 2 different places getting counseling to support them during this hard time. So parents, we say prayers up on your behalf for your little daughter who had to go through all of that. And for the young man also, I don't know what's going on in your home. I don't know what you're exposed to. I don't know if somebody had done it to you before. Because guys, don't think it's only the little girls who are being raped and molested. You have sick people who are also messing with these little young boys. So I don't know if it had happened to him as well. We hope that the counseling will come out with something tangible so they can work with him. We don't know. Parents, you have to be more. I know it's a lot of us are out there. We're trying to get more and more and more. We're not satisfied. We're not satisfied in the world we live in today. It's about a bigger house. Oh, we have to have a car. Oh, we have to have. And we leave our children to be vulnerable. We leave them to become victims of all sorts of negative things. Because we out there wanting more. Parents are not parents anymore who are cooking and cleaning and making sure the kids come home, or is present to go to school to support the kids, or present to even walk the kids to school, because fathers are missing. Fathers are not paying anything to the kids. People don't want to stay in a community where they have support. Usually parents, you have kids and grandma, mom is there, you all live and you cohabitate. And it's okay, but nowadays, as soon as they say, everybody get big and bold and they've gone on their own, and dragging the kids into these kind of situations where men are molesting them because the fathers are not the fathers for the kids. And so they find these men because they need help to support them with bills and all of these things that they're aspiring to get, all these material things. And you forget what Solomon says. He says he had it all. He had so many concubines. He had so many this. He had it all. And he says at the end of the day, vanity and vexation of the spirit. It didn't do him any good. A lot of times we do so much better when we have so little. You know, I'm here, and even this morning I got up and Kayla wasn't feeling well, and I got up. The lady came yesterday, thank God for that. We got our oranges, we got mangoes and naseberries. Look at me, I'm getting ready to eat a couple mangoes when I'm done, because they're expensive though. So I'm like, should I be paying for all of this? So, we got naseberries, we got mangoes, we got oranges, we got watermelon, we got apples, right? And we got so many fruits. And when I saw little Kayla, and she tries to be as happy as she can. And today I should tell you guys that she made the top spelling list at school. I'm so proud of that little girl. Sometimes I'm a little hard, because tough love, because I just want her so much. Somebody said, oh, you set such high expectation for her, but you have to remember that. No, guys, we cannot baby our children. We cannot talk about remember that they don't. They can do. They can do. You set high expectations. You expect the biggest for them. And let them make the progress. And let them know that how it feels. When she comes home, I'll have the biggest smile for her. I'm going to have the biggest hug for her. Because I believe in her. And when I see her do the things that she can do, it makes me feel great inside, It makes me feel good inside. I was talking to my daughter today, and when I got the notification that she made the list, and I see a little picture out there, and I felt good, and my daughter says that's so proud of her. She's so proud of her. You don't know what's in my heart. It's going to be hard to let her go, It's going to be hard. But we can. Don't ever use children's situation to talk about poor child. Stop it. Yes, crap happens in their life. They didn't make it happen. It happened. So what? What are you going to do about it? How are you going to change it? Right? Let me help you change it. Let me help you. Mom and dad is gone. That's okay. That's okay. You are not the only one. Let's change your outcome though. They're gone, but you are here. You are strong. You're beautiful. You're filled with greatness and power and kindness. Come, let me help you make it happen for you. That's what we should do. That's what we should do. My expectations of Kayla is no less than what I expected of my children. I don't want excuses. No excuses. You're not hungry. You're not cold. You're comfortable. Go get it done. Go get it done. Love me later when you have done what you have done and you see the results, and now you see that instead of repeating or instead of crying because you came last in class, you can feel good that, look, I worked hard and I've made it to the next level. So I love her, but I gotta hold her. I got him. Kayla, nope, not gonna do this. I need to see you with those spelling words. Come say that. I'm so like, come, you're gonna write them 3 times. We're going to say them. We're going to point out the little things that you need to know. Like when it got to friend has an I in it that is so silent. She's 8, and she's quick to say F-R-E-N-D. No, pumpkin. In the English language, that is so crazy. There's a silent I for what reason, I don't know. But don't remember there's an I between the R and the E. So you point out all these little things. We do synonyms, we do antonyms, we do homographs, and you're just here to help her. And I enjoy it all. And if she's writing letters, the one thing is just to be consistently working with her so it can become natural for her. So thanks for all your prayers, guys, as I reflect tonight on how, just getting up this morning and making the orange juice for her, how she appreciated it, and how it makes me feel good that after all of that, I'm getting a notification that she went to school and she did her best and she made it as one of the top spellers. Who could it be but God? It's not me. I don't do anything. So that's why I'm asking you guys to go. CashApp me, PayPal me, Zelle me, support for the scholarship fund. Let us help children. Let us have children where they are, who have worked hard and is ready for the next ladder, the next step in their academics. Help me help them to make it become a reality. Just help Miss Bev help these children. Thanks to all those who have already donated. I still have some promises to come in. I'm gonna hit up my brother. Is today payday? I don't even remember what days paydays were anymore. But I need to hit him up. But thanks a lot to my family. Thanks to my YouTube family who already contributed. Some of you have been so consistent with me that everything I do, you have been there. And I so appreciate you for that. So keep on supporting, guys. It is for a worthy cause. I wouldn't ask if it wasn't for a worthy cause. And the things I asked for and I see nobody really budged. My son reached out, but I went ahead and I got it done. But for this, I can't do it by myself. And so I'm just asking that you guys will help Miss Bev make the scholarship award, the scholarship voucher award let it come to be. Again, as you reflect on things around you, don't forget to be thankful for all things and where you can help. Helping probably just be a word of prayer, but just say it on the people's behalf. Just say it. Make it a great day by choice. And the next thing you see coming in on this side will make you happy. So there are two things that will come in after you watch this video. There's a little bit of something that will make you smile and make you love Miss Bev even more and will make you want to just go to the links that are there. If you go to the community page where we say thank you to those who have already donated, there are 2 postings there that tell the names of the people who have donated and how much they have donated. I have to stay transparent, and when I do the vouchers, again, you will see the recipients for the vouchers. So thanks for all that you do. Thank you for your love, for your support. Again, welcome all the new subscribers. What I need though, guys, is for you just to keep watching the videos. Watch the videos so that, the channel will grow and will grow. The channel is growing. But just watch the videos, guys. Come in, join and watch and support me and so we can grow together. I really I am like struck with how far we have come. Thanks to all of you. Trending Live TV, you are a godsend. Hats off to you, my friend. God bless you for all that you do. I really appreciate it. Thank you, my people. I love you. I do love you. Take care of yourselves. If you can't be good, be careful. Happy Sabbath. We might jump on here later for our Sabbath school, our evening Vesper. So stay tuned for that. If I'm coming back on for Vespers, then I will create a notification so you can join with the singing for today. Take care. Alright guys, so I just wanted to highlight the foot machine here. That's what I wanted to highlight here for you. Because sometimes you might wonder what Miss Bev does. She does a few minutes of video But guys, this is it. I just purchased this um, foot, they call it elliptical, because you're not running. I had a treadmill, but the treadmill can be bad for the knees. This elliptical, it's just, you're not touching the ground. You're just really moving and working the thigh muscles, the legs, the feet. And it comes all the way up, guys, in your thigh and your hips. Helps you with good circulation. It keeps your circulation nice and good. If you choose to be sitting long. As I said, I'm in the mode now where I'm doing my book. And sometimes I sit for a while to do my notes and whatever I'm doing. So this is perfect. And I want to give a shout out to my niece, Latoya, because when I came here to Jamaica, I didn't have a shipping company. And I reached out to her and she shared her shipping company with me. So when you ship things, they clear it for you. You ship it right, they give you an address in Florida, and it gets to their warehouse, and then they get it on the plane, it comes to Jamaica, they clear it for you, and they let you know when it's ready to be picked up. And they have different picking up locations. Some locations they will deliver for you, but otherwise you have to go and pick it up. But it's worth it for me personally. It is worth it. I like it. I really appreciate that I have that option. So I purchased this and it came within 2 weeks. I really don't rush. Even when they said it's ready for pickup, I don't just show up like the same day, because I know when they say it's ready for pickup, it means that they picked it up from the airport. But sometimes, at the first time I went, I learned, I said, give it some time. Because when it went, there was a lot of stuff that they had to go through in order to find my box. So now I just go once they say it's in transit to Jamaica and they say it's ready for pickup, and they'll tell you how much it is, I just, okay, it's here, I have time. So that's when I go. So it's just a simple little machine, guys. I think it weighs 14 pounds, but it's really worth it. You could sit here and just kick back and just let it do its thing. You're just rowing, and you feel it. You feel the burn, but you keep going, I think I get more out of this than walking. Because now it's going back ways. When it goes back ways, it's tougher, guys. Oh my God. When it goes back ways, you feel it more. Ow! You feel it a lot quicker. And because I was going forward 3 minutes, 4 minutes, but it is worth it. You can have it. This one is electrical, so it tells you how much time you have been working on it. It has 3 different speeds, and see, because it's plugged in, it's electrical, it sometimes you don't have to pedal. You don't have to really pedal, it just moves your feet, just moves it. But it has, and let's see, it goes backwards and it goes forwards. And forward is easy, you can just go, but when it goes backwards, you could feel the burn more in the thighs quickly. So I did 5 minutes and 4 minutes, 16 seconds. Right, I did at least 4 minutes. So you give yourself, okay, you can do different intervals. You don't have to just sit and kill yourself, unless you're really up to it. But give yourselves a break, because when you give yourself a break and you enjoy what you're doing, you want to do it more and more and more. When you just rush and, you know, you overdo it, then all of a sudden like, no, I don't want to feel that way again, I don't want to, and so you tend to not want to use it. But I use this every day. I use it every day since I got it. I try to sit and go even 10 minutes each day on it, and so that I can strengthen my knees, strengthen my hips, you know, because I walk around. But with this, it gives me more bang for my bucks, right? So just wanted to share it with you guys. You can get it on Amazon, and the next time I get on here to share with you, I'll share with you my chair exercise that is helping me with this gut. So I'm doing my chair exercise, and I do my claps, my 40 claps, and that's it. And I'm just cool, I'm happy, I'm all right. So this is a girl, Miss Bev. I don't wear pants too much, but I had to put the pants on, and I like the big clothes. I just like the big clothes on me, but that's how it is, guys. Just feel good in yourselves, and embrace who you are, and just love yourselves. All right? It doesn't matter what. There's always somebody worse off. So remember what I said in the poem, Desiderata. Don't compare yourself with others, because there's always going to be lesser and better than you are. So be happy with who you are, embrace who you are, and go forth and just make miracles happen. All right. Guys, it is so windy today. But there's a pea, guys. If you look carefully, you're gonna see that it is getting ready to put some things on there. Doing very well. And then here's a banana. Guys, it is so windy. It's so windy, it is so windy. But just needed to take you guys a little bit out here, because let's look at what we have. If you look carefully, see that, guys? Cucumber. Nice big cucumber coming right there under the leaves. See that? Down here, and the tomato. See that, guys? Tomatoes. And these are the big tomatoes. So God is good. We're gonna eat from these little plants here. And let's not forget this big one right here. We had one big one already, we ate. And here's another one. Soon we'll be ready. And we have little ones sticking out, guys, but they're a little small, so you can hardly see them. So guys, you put something in the earth, you get something back, and you give God the glory. Look at that. There's the other one right there. Nice and big coming. Look at that. And it's windy, but they're holding on. They're holding on. They're still growing up there. So God be praised for all things great and small. Have more blossoms on the tomato plants. And those flowers right there, yellow. God be praised.